Good morning, everyone. Sure. I just want to make a short message about health, good health. And I'm waiting on a train at the moment. And I don't know if you could hear, they have some really good classical music pumping out of the speakers here at the train station. And you could say, "Oh wow, that's great!" Classical music while you're waiting to get on the train, and to welcome you when you get off the train, and that is great. But it also exists to keep homeless people from camping here or spending too much time here on the platform. So it's a dual purpose thing, and it seems like that's what we often see in society, is that do we really care about the people or not? I mean, the well-being of our people, or is it for another reason? Is there an ulterior motive behind all of that? And as I see it, it's a very individualistic thing when it comes to understanding what the motive or the intent is. But in certain ways, when it comes to compassion and caring about the well-being of others, it should be a collective issue as well. We should be working together to help each other, not pulling each other down or pitting people against each other, or using the ego to overemphasize one's importance or even economic value. There always needs to be a check and balance on that, I think. And while Sigmund Freud made some interesting observations, I don't agree with him on everything that he put out there. I don't agree with anybody 100% for that matter, not even myself, as I often say in media and also in conversations with people. But yeah, it is important. I think compassion is a big part of health, for one thing, and also to being active, exercising in ways that are helpful. I mean, it's good to have goals, and it's good to see the benefit of exercise, because just exercising for the sake of exercising is not enough. You really have to have some understanding of what it is that you're doing and how you're benefiting from it, which most importantly would be, how do you feel after you do it? I recently lifted some 15-pound weights, one in each hand, and did 7 reps of 10. I haven't done that in a while, and it felt good, as they say. That's the real fuel to burn, okay? No pun intended there, if you know what I mean. And it does. It any kind of exercise that makes you feel good. I guess there are these hormones called the endorphins. I don't know. I don't have a degree in physical science or whatever that is, fitness science or whatever that is. I have a friend that does. And I think sports medicine actually was his degree, but that includes the physical fitness aspect. But I find there's great value in walking, particularly in fast walking, and doing a lot of it. When I talked to Garland Nixon, you can definitely tell he's in good shape, and he talks about how when he was in Belarus with Scott Ritter, everybody walks there and everybody's in great shape. And I think walking a lot is important. And walk as much as you can. I try to walk at least a mile a day or more if I can, and not walk slow or run, just kind of a fast walk, kind of in between. And yes, and so many people in need, and there's so much work that we have to do. I think good diet is important too. I don't want to leave that out. And also to look at labels on food. There's a lot of additives that are not necessary, that are just kind of put there so that some companies that make those additives can make money. It doesn't necessarily add anything to the product. It might add a flavor, but not necessarily a good health quality to food, particularly when it comes to products that are dairy and some meats. And then also too, the GMOs are not banned really so much in this country, even though Trader Joe's tries to not use GMO products. I'm not sure about Whole Foods, but it's good to look at labels and at least get an idea of what is in the food that you're eating. If you see something that says natural flavors, like I always ask myself, well, animals leave things on the ground that could be considered natural flavors too. So what are you talking about when you say natural flavors? And also too, vitamins. Being cognizant of vitamins. The sun, that right now I'm enjoying here in Southern California, has vitamin D3 in it, and it's good for the whole body, the skin, and everything. And also, if you're going to have fun doing maybe kind of unhealthy things, you want to eat sweets, partake in things that are not called healthy, do it in moderation. Just don't do it all the time or every day. If some people, obviously I can't tell people what to do, but it's just something that I have found that has worked for me. Those are just a few tips on a Sunday. I thought I'd share that with you. And wherever you are, have a great day. And of course, having fun. I don't want to leave that out. Have fun. Treat yourself to something that makes you feel good. And, that's always an important part of good health as well. Enjoy some music. Read a good book. Hey, even doing some activism, helping others in that capacity, volunteering, it's all for good health, right? Well, take care. Peace now, okay?